Oh, what a donkey. What was I even thinking? Ah, long grass should be right. Well, welcome back to sunny North Devon. Slightly different. I'm quite keen to have a go at doing some res gliding. So it's a specific rubber bungee line combination, and then you've got a specific task to fly. I think it's about 6 minutes or something. You've got to land on a spot or as close to, and then you get judged. Those rules I've just made up in my head. They might be completely, absolutely wrong, but just off the top of my head, that's basically what it is. Now, I don't have a res glider, but somebody very kindly gifted me this glider. It's only 72-inch wingspan. It's basic rudder and elevator, and one of the reasons they gave it to me, it's a very kind gift, it's lovely built, but their comment was the rudder wasn't very effective. So what I've done is I've actually added, this tip here was straight, so what I've done is I've added some polyhedral, so we've now got both. So I'm going to give this a couple of hand chucks, and then if this works out okay, I'm going to give it a go on a res bungee which I've just set up, and possibly we'll have a little bit of a chat about that. But it's a theme I'd like to follow because I think it's quite good fun. A combination of a little bit of skill in flying and actually a little bit of exercise, which is always good for all of us. So anyway, I'm going to give this a couple of chuck goes and let's see what happens. Let's see if the rudder does work. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, well, I've got her flying basically quite well. There were two of those in the fuselage. I've taken one out. Definitely flies a lot better. I mean, to be fair, it could do with just a slightly bigger rudder if I was being absolutely pedantic about it. But I think for the purposes of today, being as it cost me nothing, let's give it a go on the bungee and see what happens. So I'm just going to start off with about 4 or 5 paces first, just to see how it responds on the bungee. I'll give you a little rundown of the bungee a little bit later and tell you all about it. So bungee launch number 3, this is about 10 paces. Ah, well, that's not bad going. That was 10 paces, that was a reasonable height. I'm just going to slowly step it back now. I think you could just do with a little bit of nose weight, but at the moment I'm just going to leave it as is. Unfortunately, we've got some sea fog coming in. Well, I'm on the top of a hill, so I don't think it's going to be orographic cloud, but that is wishing about and actually gives me the vibe, it's slowed right up, gives me the vibe that this is actually in a thermal. Oh yeah, here we go. She's away. Not massive, but she's away. Now, what I need to experiment with is how easy is that to come back. There you go. Look at that. She's actually almost wisping into the clouds. I hope you can see that. Wow. She's penetrating forward all right, which is good. Lovely jubbly. I'll tell you what, for a freebie, I'll take that. Right, let me just show you the working end of this basic res glider sun. So I've only done it because I'm quite interested in it as a class, but I'm just having a play around. As I've shown you, I don't even have a proper res glider at the moment. So there's my dog stake, and then at the moment I have 15 metres of this bungee, which I got from a local hardware shop, with a couple of little ends on it. Little tip with this type of bungee, as with the silicone tube bungee as well, when you're going to roll this up by the way, when you're putting it away, don't put it around the drum tight because it damages the elastic. I have got some surgical tubing and I am going to give that a go to see what happens. So 15 metres of this, and then I have 100 metres of fishing line, which I can't remember the actual spec, but this is quite thick. I think it's 90-pound breaking strain or something. So I've got 100 metres of that, and then I've just got that little handkerchief on it. Good tip, if you're flying in long grass, don't use a white handkerchief. Get something like bright orange or bright red so it stands out. So yeah, it was the first good day. I really enjoyed that. And actually was quite impressed with my freebie glider. So yeah, look forward to it. I'm just looking around at designs at the moment, and then I'll get back to you.